be satisfied. Blame the divine. Eventually they'll find the time. And what if I believe you? Or what if I believe you? What if I go on, give it your all tonight. You can say anything you like. I'm not your savior, so far away. Blinded by anger, you forgot who to blame. I'll never be your lighthouse in the dust. If I had my way, I'd guide you to the rocks. Go on, give it your all tonight. You can say anything you like. You can say anything you like. Go and give it your all. You can say anything you like. Go and give it your all. What if I believed you? What if I could? Go on, give it your all tonight. You can say anything you like. I'm not your savior, so far away. Blinded by anger, you forgot who to blame. I'll never be your lighthouse in the dust. If I had my way, I'd guide you to the rocks. Go on, give it your all tonight. You can say anything you all tonight. Oh. That's not it.
Back at it. Whiskey Oval _ a TV. With the NODAK Outlaw Sim League, the 410 Sprint Car Series here at Williams Grove Speedway. Extremely long straightaways here. As qualifying is underway, Clayton Tilley, the number 51 machine, does have quick time as of right now. 5-minute qualifying session. About 40 seconds left. Quick time, here we go. Best time out there. Purple, 16.550 for Mr. Tilley. Andy Hauser, the 013 machine, ran that 16.670. So Tilley definitely got definitely got a lot of speed in that 51 410 sprint car. Chad, 16.677. Colby, and then you have Sean Brown there in the number 8 machine, rounding out the top 5. But man, a lot of guys running that 16.7. I gotta verify. I'm almost certain. Setup modified from Lima Land, so this is a custom setup. I didn't want to say fixed. I want it to be as accurate as I possibly can. So heat race number 1, the top 3 drivers will go straight to the Mac Daddy show. Everybody else will have to fight their way up through it. So we'll see how everything plays out. Getting things set up on my side real quick. Work some camera angles. They never really work out for me. So we'll see if they work out tonight, though. Sponsors up there in the top right-hand corner, Cross Series League of Racing, and then Shears Saloon. Much appreciated, Rodney. With the like of the stream, here's a little bit of race info here at Williams Grove Speedway track link, 0.52 miles. Temperature here tonight is 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Track a little bit worked in. We'll see how heat race number 1 comes into play. As these drivers will now slowly start rolling off the grid on their pace warm-up lap. And here we go with the racing grid. NODAK Outlaw Sim League. Clayton Tilley, number 51 machine. Momentum Sim Sports. He'll be up on pole with Kobe. With FSI Motorsports, the number 30 machine, to his outside. Starting there in the second row is going to be Daniel Boyd and Sean Stevens. Starting in the third row is going to be Chris Forsyth, the 225 machine driver for Wide Open Motorsports. And then Josh with FSI Motorsports, 2 teammates, second and sixth place. Matthew with Phantom Motorsports, and then you have Wyatt just from the plains, the number 11 machine, the double 1. Running the classic iRacing paint scheme for that number 11 guy. For Mr. Wyatt, I like it. 4-10 sprint cars, man. Absolutely wild. I have no business whatsoever driving these things. They're a complete handful. And here we go. Let's stack them up, back them up. We'll be going green, a flag of racing this time by. Pace truck will be coming off the raceway. We're going to do a little bit of shimmy and shiving down the straightaways. TV number 2, and this will be TV number 1. We do got the blimp mode, which I really like it here at Williams Grove Speedway. And then I kind of mess around with these deals. We'll see if they work out. This one we can only see trailers, but here we go. Green flag is out. 410 sprint cars for race number 3. Tilley, number 51 machine, off to a hot start, jumped out like a cannon. As we have one guy smashes the outside wall, one driver bicycled it. Drives right in front of Y. Now Y goes to the outside. That's the number 94 machine of Josh with FSI Motorsports. Smashed the outside wall, coming off a turn 4, and he lost all sorts of spots. And we'll see if that steering wheel holds straight, but breaking down the field real quick. 51 to Tilley up in front. Colby going to try to track him down there on the middle side of the racetrack as they roar down the backstretch. Daniel Boyd has a lot of company with Sean Stevens there, right there behind him. Stevens, 26, down to the bottom side. Daniel Boyd smashes the outside wall. Daniel Boyd is doing somersaults down the front straightaway. He'll have to grab a toe, and his heat race will be done halfway through. Top of 3 advances right now. Mr. Stevens, 26 machine, is holding strong. He's inside the bubble right now. Matthew Crow outside of the bubble, needs one more spot to make his night a little bit easier. Then you have Chris Forsyth, a very fast driver there in the 410 sprint car, right there behind him. So I don't know, race is not over quite yet. Best lap time is up there on the race screen, only 1 minute and 46 seconds. And to heat race at number 1, working lap 7 of 10 down the backstretch. Clayton Tilley goes, and he does have quick time right now with the 16.731. Colby, 16.8. Sean Stevens, 16.8 as well. Same thing with Matthew. Here's our last lap time. 16.7 for our race leader. Wyatt back there in 6th place runs a quick time. Oh, no, he didn't. That's a 17.5. Like, man, Wyatt got some speed back there. But there you got it. The top 4 drivers kind of single filed out right now, running, matching each other's lap times. So we'll see if it holds true all the way to the race end. But Tilley looking very strong. White flag waves for the race field. Couple hard hits, man. Coming off a turn 4, back to back laps. It seems like. And we're falling on board with the guy in the last transfer spot, Mr. Stevens, the number 26 machine, making his night a little bit easier. Checker flag waves for Clayton, Colby, Sean, and Matthew, and Chris. Wyatt, Josh, and Daniel, I don't think they made it to the finish line. Wyatt did. Same thing with Josh. Daniel Boyd was the only driver that did not finish here in heat race number 1. And there you got it. 410 sprint car action here at Williams Grove Speedway. Heat race number 2 for the NODAK Outlaw Sim League. That sponsor up there in that top right-hand corner, man. Cross Series League Racing, or XSLR, is an esports racing league that features all 4 driving disciplines available in iRacing. Drivers from around the world compete in road, dirt oval, asphalt oval, and dirt road events, all vying for the top spot in the championship. Their next season starts soon, and rookies/veterans alike are welcome to join. To find out more, visit XSLRacing.com. I'll share a link there on my Facebook page because I'm pretty interested. Heat race number 2. Let's get after it. Here's a grid. Man, nightfall's already here, man. The moon is up. The speedway lights are on. There's the famous blue bridge. Andy Hauser, number 013, driver from Carolina. He'll be on pole with Sean Brown, driver from the frozen land up north that we call Canada. He'll be in second place. Kenny Hoffman, Elite Sim Racing, number 1 machine, will be making up the second row with Chad Center to his outside. Phil, the number 14 machine from the Plains. He'll be making up the third row with Trey, driver from Illinois, double 44 machine. He'll be making up that 6th spot. Richard Bates and Zach with SSR Elite Sim Racing, the 007 machine. Guys, check them out on Wednesday night. The School of Sim Racing guys. North America Racing Club. So we'll see how heat race number 2 falls about. Let's stack them up, pack them up, and let's do a little bit of shimmy and shiving. Andy, Sean, front row, green flag out. Here we go, back under green flag conditions. Trying to hold on to the race lead. They're the number 13 machine. You have Sean Brown holding back second place. But goodness gracious, all sorts of company down the front straightaway for Andy Hauser. Going to do a little bit of swip swapping here for second place. The number 1 machine, Kenny Hoffman, trying to slide job out to the outside wall. And Hoffman is going to capture second place. One guy goes barrel rolling down the front stretch. Trey, the 44 machine, hold on to it, kid. Hoppin just captures second place with a nice little slide job all the way to the outside wall. So Sean Brown hits that third place. One driver, I believe that was Chad Center, just hit the outside wall. So now Phil holds back 4th place. Phil's moved up 1 spot since the initial green flag. Chad Center has moved back 1 spot. And now you have Richard Bates there in the 42 machine trying to figure something out, and we have chaos. Chaos in turn 4. That one's going to be Phil. He sends it to the pits. Chad Center sends it to the pits. And now Zach is in the pits. Everybody's in the pits. Only 5 drivers out there on the racetrack, and now Richard Bates just hits the outside wall. Turn 4 seems like it is giving a lot of trouble for these drivers here tonight. Breaking down the race field, here's our race leader of Andy Hauser, the 013 machine, just kind of Trying to make it on home here. Kenny Hoffman, though, don't count this driver out just quite yet. He's trying to hit him in and try to make it a dogfight here at the very end. Hauser did run just a click bit faster than Hoffman. Here we go. One more time. Last lap time update. Hoffman with the quick time now. Sean Brown just beats it with a 17.1. So the number 8 machine driver back here in third place. Running out of lap times, though, but definitely the fastest driver out there on that last lap time. As a white flag is going to wave, we'll see if Kenny Hoffman can do anything. Slide job for Hoffman for the race lead. Side by side down the back straightaway. Hauser captures a lead, has a 1 car length. He's going to try to slide it on up. Hoffman tries to do the crossover race to the finish line coming up in turn 4. Checkered flag waves. Hauser, after all that drama in that last lap, Hauser's gonna win that thing. Hoffman second, and Sean Brown closed up right into him, man. 17.2 that last lap. Now's fun. Final results up there on your race screen now. Gregor says, get it, Kennedy. Overton says, good luck, racers. That's the truth. They need a little bit of good luck there in turn 4. Here we go with the race grid. Figures this stuff out, Chad. The number 20 machine, another Canadian driver. Man, we have a lot of drivers all over the place. Steven, the number 29 machine driver from Pennsylvania. Then you have McCarron, the number 2 machine driver from the down under. From the land down under. He'll be starting up there in that third row. Cody Olson, driver from the Northwest. He'll be making up the second row there in that 4th spot. Carlin Kerr, number 7 machine driver from Carolina, will be making up the 5th spot. And Mike, 69, driver from the Plains. I don't know where the Plains, I guess that's the Great Plains. I don't know. Regardless, he's in 6th place. Adam Tomlinson, 244. And then you have Tyler Wilson with Wide Open Motorsports. There in the number 12 machine, rounding out the field there in the 8th spot. Top 3 advances, 10 laps, Williams Grove Speedway, 410 sprint cars. So Tyler Wilson will have he usually puts on a lot of exciting racing, man. I've watched Wilson race for quite some time now. Wilson starting back there in the 8th place. Don't want to count him out. We'll see if he can battle his way all the way up to that top 3 spot and try to make it straight to the MAC Daddy Show as Cody Nevin just like the stream. Much appreciated, Cody. So that's the grid. Let's stack them up, back them up, wheel to wheel, wing to wing. 8 drivers in this one. Going to do something a little bit different. We'll jump right inside the cockpit mode with Mike Sorum, the number 69 driver. 3rd row outside. See what this driver has to say. Right there behind him, there's the 2 hungry hounds of Wilson and Thompson. Sean Stevens liked it. Much appreciated, Sean. Great race, by the way. Here we go. Green flags out. Sally Mae, what's going to happen down here? Jamie McCarron, the number 2 machine, is absolutely on a tear. And we have 3 wide racing down the front straightaway. I'm surprised we have not wadded up a lot of cars. Jamie McCarron holds down P2. Cody Olson's going to try to look down to the bottom side there in that Dirt Co. 410 sprint car of his, but Jamie McCarron's going to shut the door. We got guys smashing the inside wall. Mike Sorum is in it. I believe that's Adam. I don't know who the other guy was. Cure. So there was our race leader, Chad. He's just kind of skipping away right now. McCarron holds down P2. Olsen P3, and then Steven Frenberg holds down P4, and here comes Mr. Tyler Wilson all the way to the outside. Tries to get it. That outside lane, not quite. He's going to look down to the bottom side now. Wilson trying to capture that 4th spot on Stevens. A little bit of contact. Steven taps the outside wall. Wilson and Steven Frenberg, a little bit of contact. Everything all right, though, but Tyler Wilson did capture that spot, so now he's going to try to put on a lot of pressure on Cody Olsen. See if he can get a little bit of contact with Olsen now. And Thompson, out of absolutely nowhere, has moved up 4 spots after that little drama at action, and now Adam Thompson is in the final transfer spot, working lap 7 of 10. Thompson, Merry Christmas, Happy Father's Day, Happy Birthday, whatever you want to say, man. A little luck right there. Sometimes that's what you need. Chad has completely pulled away with the race fill with a huge gap over Jamie McCarron with 1.3, a second lead for the Canadian driver, as he may have just hit the outside wall. Adam Thompson gets a little loose, and now we have more battles out there on the racetrack. Tyler Wilson holds down P2. Thompson, P3 right now. Outside, high side, you pick your line, pick your weapon. White flag is going to wave. And I don't know what happened to the second place driver. Jamie McCarron is out of this race as everything's kind of single filed out. So we're just going to go right back to the replay. J-Mac there, the number 2 machine. Holding down second place with a lap and a half to go, and he just hits an outside cutaway there. Checkered flag waves, man. That was a messy race. That was kind of all over the place. So there you go. Heat race 3 results. Chad, Tyler, Adam, top 3 of those drivers go to the Mac Daddy show. Cody, Stevens, Mike. Then you have Jamie, and then you have Carolyn. So that's how that all played out. Goodness gracious, that was a mess. For the C main event, it looks like top 4 will advance. Same thing with the B main. I believe the top 4 goes straight to the A main. I don't believe they're doing the alphabet soup. Could be wrong, though, which most of the time I am wrong. So we'll figure it out. iRacing, this new update, man. They have really updated the sound, and I like it. Now you see Cody Olsen just barely adjust that wing there in the number 6 machine. We'll see if that works out for him. And here we go. Drivers rolling off the push start. The C main, man, you don't want to end your night early. Top 4 advances to the A main. Or to the B. I'm pretty sure it's the A. We're just going to go with the A main. Top 4 advances to the A main. So 3 drivers will be going home. They'll be having to do the dishes here soon. Williams Go Speedway, man, this is a very underrated track in my opinion. You got a lot of time to think down those straightaways. When you got a guy right there in front of you, you got a lot of time to think about it. Sometimes it could be good, sometimes it's bad. But regardless, on 410 sprints, you don't got a whole lot of time. It's that 2006 Chevy Pace truck. Comes down the front straightaway, leading this 7-car field. Anyways, this new update, week 13 update, whatever you want to call it, man. The iRacing's done some really great job with the X audio sound. Came out, I believe, last update 13 weeks ago, and they just updated once again. Very, very good job. 69 machine, check that paint scheme out. Sponsor, Sheer Saloon, up there in the top right-hand corner, and you got the chrome pink wheels to go along with everything. Here we go. Stack them up, pack them up. Got a rust bucket number 11 car of Wyatt back there. Green flag, top 4 advances. loose in that machine. He's back in 6th place. Daniel Boyd back here in the P5 spot. He's already moved up 2 spots. And one guy almost completely smokes him and takes him out. That was Richard Bay. He's got crazy loose, and now we have more guys spinning down the front straightaway. He's going to try to stick with it, though. Race leader Matthew, the number 9 machine, is getting all sorts of pressure. Cody Olsen. Olsen tries to get the race lead. Drag race down the front straightaway. Give that to the number 6 machine of Olsen as he throws that slider line all the way up to the race cushion. Number 6 machine, Cody Olsen, takes a race lead, and he's going to lead him down the front straightaway. Hopefully everything fixed itself. My apologies. Missed it halfway through the C main event. Battle for the race lead, too. See if we can get the C main results. There it is, Olsen. Matthew, Mike, they were top 3. And then Daniel Boyd, top 4 drivers advance. And those drivers did. Richard White and Chad Center is going to be out of the race. All right, back at it. Exact same thing. For the Bravo, the B main event. Top 4. Trey, the 44 machine. Driver from Illinois. He'll be on a pole with Chris Forsyth, the 225 machine. Wide Open Motorsports. Outside of him, Steven, driver from Pennsylvania as well. The number 29 machine's making up the 3rd row. And Phil with the outside of the 2nd row. 3rd row is going to be Josh, FSI Motorsports driver with 94. Man, that's a tough motorsports name there, Josh. FSI. McCarron, the number 2 machine driver from the Land Down Under. The number 6 machine, Zach with SSR Elite Sim Racing, the 07 machine, and Carlin Kerr, 7 machine driver from Carolina. And that's what makes up the Bravo for the NODAK Outlaw Sim League. And here we go. Back at it. Trey, Chris, front row, and we're going to be 4 wide down the front straightaway. The 25, Chris Forsyth, just lost every spot possible before the start-finish line. Driver that started on the outside row has lost 6 spots. One of the outside rows, and we have more chaos of 14. That driver smashed the outside wall. 2 drivers are going to be out of this thing. So back up front, we go the 44 machine at Trey. On point right now, Zach right there behind him. Zach almost hits his back Nerf bar. The 07 machine putting all sorts of pressure there on the 44 car down the front straightaway. Those 2 drivers has opened up a little bit of a gap there on the third and the rest of the field. Everybody battling it out for the top 4 spots. Contact all over the place. The 29 machine, he's going to be stuck in the 3 wide action here at Williams Go Speedway. 29, Steve Frenberg stuck 3 wide with Jamie McCarron down to the bottom side. Carlin there all the way to the high side. So Kira has captured that 3rd spot. Frenberg is still holding down P4 right now, but Josh trying to capture it. And there it is, the inside view of the guy on the outside of the bubble trying to work his way into the Mac Daddy Show in the 410 sprint car. FSI Motorsports driver Josh Hofer, number 94, as he works down the back straight away in the turn at number 3 and 4. Look at there up front. Those top 3 drivers going to battle it out. Working lap 6 of 10. We might as well make it lap 7 of 10 now. Josh down to the bottom side. Not quite, can't make that car stick, so back up front we go. Zach completely leading right now. This driver all the way to the outside wall. Kira puts that big right rear tire next to the outside wall and just letting it all hang out up there on the high and scary side. Round turns 1 and 2 and down the famous back straightaway. Here at Williams Go. Trey, P3, he's going to try to work the bottom side of the racetrack, working lap 7 of 10 at 2 minutes and 9 seconds in. Steve Frenberg. Some way, somehow, this driver is still holding down this last transfer spot. Can he do it? Steven, all the way down to the bottom side. That's going to be his weapon. Steven Frederick, big time run down the back straightaway. And this is a battle we're going to watch all the way to the end. This is a transfer spot as Josh just got around him as Steven gets loose coming off of turn 4 and down the front straightaway. Down the back straightaway for the last, not the last time, still a lap and a half to go. The 29 machine, though, looking a little loose, and now Josh is going to open up a little bit of a gap on him. So Zach, for the last time, down the back straightaway, this driver moved up 6 spots. In the C main, or in the Bravo event, the B main, to capture that checkered flag. Cure moved up 6 spots as well. It's a very good run by those 2 drivers. Trey started on pole. He's going to finish in 4th. And then Josh, he did it. Number 94 machine moved up 1 spot to make it into the A main. That's all he needed to do, and that's what he did. Warm-up is underway. Gonna change something really quick that obviously this is top secret stuff here on iRacing.com. Practice is underway. They do got a 5-minute practice session. I don't know if they run all of it or not. I don't even think they're taken to the racetrack. Yep, they are. Clayton Tilley, first driver out there with Momentum Sim Sports, out on the racetrack with a 26 machine. There too is outside. There we go. We're back at it. So Sim Racing did strike again. B Yams Gaming. It's been striking a lot lately, man. I don't know what it is. Got the new graphics card, too, and I don't know. Acting a little funny, iRacing. So drivers are just rolling out there onto the racetrack. No one's really taking practice lap times. Don't know if they want to work the track in or not. A little bit different, though. Everybody out there on the racetrack. Sponsors, once again, up there in the top right-hand corner. Cross Series League Racing, they'll be having their new season coming up, doing all 4 stuff: asphalt oval, dirt oval, racing, dirt road, and everything. Go check them out at crossracingleague.com or xslracing.com. I'll share a Facebook post as well. Now everybody picks up the speed. And now practice is officially going to be underway. And then you got Shira Saloon as well up there in the top right-hand corner. Checker flag's going to wave. And we're going Mac Daddy Racing now. 17 drivers. $17 drivers going to make the race start here at Williamsville Speedway. Race info one more time before we kick everything off. Now, NODAK Outlaw Sim League, track length, half mile, 0.52 mile racetrack, long straightaway, tight turns, early heat races, everyone working that outside, all the way to the outside of Scary Wall, ripping the lip around this place, and then you gotta, then later in to the heat races, even the B and the C main, drivers were working that bottom side of the racetrack there in their 410 sprint car. So you pick your weapon. Which one do you want? How do you set your car up? Hopefully they figure it all out. That's Williamsville Speedway, though. Here we go. Mac Daddy time, A main feature racing where everything counts. For the race grid, Clayton Tilley, number 51, Machine Momentum Sim Sports driver. He'll be on a pole. Andy Hauser to his outside. There, the 013 machine driver from Carolina. Chad from Canada. He'll be making up that 3rd spot. And Colby, FSI Motorsports driver, he'll be making up that 4th spot. Making up 3rd row is going to be Kenny Hoffman and Tyler Wilson. Sean Stevens and Sean Brown. Sean Stevens from Australia. And Sean Brown from the frozen land called Canada. Adam Thompson, 244 driver. He'll be starting there in the 9th spot with Cody Olson there in the 10th spot. Zach, SSR Elite Sim Racing driver, will be starting there in 11th place. And Matthew Krogh, Phantom Motorsports driver, be starting in the 12th spot. 13th place is going to be Cure. And then Mike is going to be starting in that 14th spot. Trey, 15th. Daniel Boyd with Vortex Sim Sports. And then Josh, last driver to make it in, FSI Motorsports. 30-lap A main feature, 410 sprint cars, NODAK Outlaw Sim Leagues. And here we go. Three wide racing down the back straightaway. We have contact. Caution is going away for the first time tonight. As that driver flips around there in turns 3 and 4, everybody's going to have to hold up all that horsepower. We're going to have to restack them, repack them. Sean Stevens is showing red up on the program. They do have one fast repair. But man, you definitely don't want to use that fast repair this early. Here we go with the replay. First of all, they try to make it 4 wide, and then after that, everything just kind of goes a chaos mode. Oh, man, he hits the inside berm. He hits the inside tire. One more time. Look at that. That's kind of what all started it, but that really is not what caused it. Caution was an inside car, just taps the inside wall, and then just kind of backs everything up. Does he flip back on his wheels, though? That's the question. Almost does it. If he has to get a tow, man, that puts him laps down, everything else. He's trying. Sean Stevens is trying to get that thing flipped around, and eventually he's just going to say, yeah, I can't get it. So single file restarts is what the NODAK Outlaw race controller guy wants. That's what he's going to get as lights on the pace truck is off. His 410 horsepower sprint car machines will be back underway once again. Clayton Tilley completely dominated his heat race. A very fast driver there in the 51 machine for Momentum Sim Sports. We'll see if anyone has anything to say for that guy. You have Andy Hauser right there behind him. There's some flags next to their name, man. You got guys all over the place. Australia or New Zealand, and then you got Canadians. You got the Americans. You got all sorts of them. I like it. Back under green, the flag conditions here. Williams goes Speedway. Clayton Tilley shoots out like a cannonball. Everybody else, you better hold on to it, children. On board with Sean Brown as he hits the outside wall not once but twice there in that machine. Losing a little bit of ground. He has that right rear tire all the way next to the outside wall there in the corner entry, and that's his view. They're in the rear view mirror as of right now. Tilley already has that ginormous race lead. There's a gap up there on the screen. A 1.7 to 1.8 second race lead. Colby is the first driver all the way to the outside cushion. They're in the fourth spot. So the number 30 machine ripping the lip around turns 3 and 4 with Cure. And what a statement this driver made there in the B main event. They're in the number 7 machine. We'll see if this driver has anything to say all over the back Nerf bar of the number 30 machine of Colby. As Kenny Hoffman kind of sneaks right into that third spot. Kenny Hoffman working the bottom side of this racetrack, kind of got by Colby pretty quick. Back here in the fifth spot, back here in the sixth spot, it's going to be Olsen with Durko there on that front wing. Then behind him is going to be Tyler Wilson, and then everybody else right here as they slip and slide around turns 1 and 2 now. Check that view out from the back Nerf bar. Everybody racing hard laps, 7 of 30. Tilley, a 3.5 a second lead over the race field, and he might be coming up on lap traffic somewhat soon as everybody hold on to it. 2 cars smashing inside wall. Caution is going to wave for the second time here at 9. Tyler Wilson was in it. I believe that was Mike Sorum. That was in it as well. Actually, I think it was this guy, Matthew. Number 9 machine, or number 2 there for Phantom Racing Motorsports. And caution is going away for the second time tonight. And some guys get tangled up. He'll go into the pits, grab that fast repair, that quick repair. He'll be back out there on the racetrack in no time. Replay time. Got it right here. We'll see what happened. Yeah, Matthew Crow. Kind of happened a little fast. And there you have it. 2 drivers just kind of get tangled up. Don't know if Wilson came down or if Matthew came up. Regardless, they get connected, and the 42 hit the inside wall. Yeah, he does as well. He kind of bicycles it a little bit. One thing I like about this racetrack is all the time we have the replay. Inboard camera smashes it. So back to live mode, back to race mode we go. Tilley, man, That 3.5, 3.6 second lead just completely vanished. He already had like a 1.5 second lead just before the start finish line. So can Andy Hauser hold on to that back Nerf bar a little bit? Don't count out the number 7 machine though. Very fast driver, had to work through the B main to make it up here to the Mac Daddy show. And he has already moved up 10 spots. Already moved up 10 spots and sitting there in the 3rd place. That's a good storyline. Best lap times, there it is. Clayton Tilley, 18.176. And then, yeah, looks like Carlin, 18.4. So here we go. Once again, stack them up, back them up. Williams Go Speedway. We're only lap 8 of 30. Very big racetrack, 0.52 mile track. Back under green flag. This is about the 7th place on back here, and everybody is fighting tooth and nail to capture as many spots as possible. Everything kind of fans out there coming off of turn 2 as they work into turns 3 and 4 now. Boys from the blimp mode. Sorry, now down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 now. Kenny Hoffman is who we're on board with. That's the driver all the way to the outside. Personal Evolution Company there on the front wing. Driver for Elite Sim Racing. He's in 7th place. Hoffman has lost 2 spots since the initial green flag has dropped. So storyline there. Back in 7th place. Lost 2 spots. We'll see if he can make it up as we're not even halfway through and we're 8 minutes and 12 seconds in. 3 wide racing once again. SSR Elite Sim Racing driver Zach, the 07 machine. Back in the, he finally has cracked the top 5. He's moved up 6 spots. Sean Brown has moved up 4. You have Cure that's moved up 10 spots. And now Colby came out of nowhere to capture P2. So Clayton Tilley's still our race leader, but Clayton Tilley has not got that huge gap now. Did have a 3.5, 3.6 second lead before the caution light, or before the caution wave. And halfway home, the mom at Colby is all the way to the back bumper. Cure is right there as well. Throw a blanket over the top 3 as they go over or go under the blue bridge. We got a race on our hand as Clayton Tilley hits the outside wall. Drag race down the front straightaway. 30 machine Colby could not take advantage of it, trying to get to the inside. Caution is going to wave, and I hate to see it working lap 16 of 30. Caution going to wave, and the top 3, you could throw a blanket over them as they were battling it out. Tilley taps the outside wall. Colby tries to sneak right underneath him, but Clayton didn't really lose that much speed. And then Cure was just right there ready to pounce if anything had happened. FSI Motorsports came to play. Third caution of the night is going to wave on lap 16 of 30. This is going to get interesting all the way to the end. Caution, we'll try to find the caution. Tyler Wilson showing red up on the program. We'll see what happened to Mr. Wilson here. 42 machine slips and slides down this corner, and looks like contact was there in front of him, and just kind of wrong spot, wrong time. Flips that thing right around like he's done that before, and back underway. One more time. We got to do it in the cockpit mode because that's just cool. You just got to do it. Long straightaway underneath the blue bridge into turn 3. Check this out. like nothing happened. Back to line mode, back to race mode. Lights on the pace truck is off. Stack them up, pack them up, double file them. Here we go. We're going back 410 sprint car racing. Just over halfway. Tilly got company with Colby and Kier. Down the back straightaway. And man, if Colby can just get a good jump, that's all he's got to do, get a good jump. Kier's got to get a good jump. We'll see what Sean Brown has there in the number 8 machine. Here we go. Stack them up, pack them up. Let's do a little bit of shimmy and shimmy. Colby hits the outside wall. Caution is going to wave. Cure did capture that second spot before that caution waved. Don't know where they're going to be scored at, but the number 7 machine, Rocket Racing setups there on the top wing. He may have captured that P2. We'll see where iRacing puts him. Looks like Colby will have that P2 spot back. So early caution, back-to-back cautions. As we almost made it one lap, as before the caution wave that time. Lots of passing. Look at this. Kieran moved up 2 spots. Zach back there in the top 5. He's moved up 6. You have Trey moved up 8. Cody Olson moved up 2. Josh and Daniel both 8 and 6. And then, man, you definitely don't want to see the red. Sean Stevens has lost 10 spots out of this race. Adam Thompson, he's lost 7. He's out of the race. Sean Brown finds himself in the pits. Tyler Wilson lost 8. Then you got Matthew back there in 12 spots, just hanging out. Hasn't moved up. Hasn't lost any. Sometimes, man, that's good. Sometimes you go to these racetracks and it just doesn't fit your wheelhouse. Surely he'll want to move up. Matthew Croak back there in 12th spot. Started in 12th spot. Single file restart is what the race controller wants. That's what he's going to get. Lights on the pace truck is off. Everybody getting ready to rock and roll once again. Working lap 17 of 30. 13 minutes and 52 seconds in. 4 cautions in this race. Tilly had a massive lead of a 3.5 second lead. I thought he was going to be off to the races. Caution waved, and man, we got a ball game on our hands. Green flag out. Tilly got a good jump though that time. Caution's gonna wave once again. Man, I hate to see it, as we had a lot of great racing all the way around the racetrack. Kenny Hoffman looks like he was in that one. The 30 machine and 7 machine drivers there in 2nd and 3rd place. They kind of battle it out there on the restart there, and then Clayton Tilly kind of got a pretty good lead. So I don't know if these 2 drivers will have to work together or not. Don't know. I'm pretty sure they're not teammates. Rocket Racing setups there for Cure, driver from Carolina. You have Colby with FSI Motorsports, and then you have Momentum Sim Sports driver of Clayton Tilly, if I can click on his name. Momentum Sim Sports driver there in the race lead, so, and Racecraft all over that machine. Top right hand corner, Cross Series Racing League and Shear Saloon. We'll see what happens. Yellow flag, Kenny Hoffman. Check it out real quick. Hoffman, there he is. Good looking race car as well. and hits the outside wall. That little cutout, a lot of drivers do. And that driver on there on the outside just thought he was going to be clear and came right across the nose there. So back to live mode, back to race mode. Let's get the engine volumes up and go back under racing again. Colby's still holding down P2. Cure back there in third spot. This is going to be fun, man. Really hope it goes green flag racing all the way to the end. Top three battling out good. Can Colby hold on to that back Nerf bar of Clayton Tilley? Green flag out. Tilley half a second lead coming across the race line. Side by side, couple rows deep. 7 machine of Cure all the way to the outside. Colby's going to try to work the bottom side of the racetrack. Not going to do it. He's going to lose that spot to the number 7 machine. So the 7 machine had second place coming across the line. He hangs that all the way out to the outside wall. And he is making it work up there on the high and scary side. Look at that right rear tire. Inches away from that big bed wall there. Down the front straightaway into turn 1 and 2. Check that view out. Let her eat, kid. Let her eat. Clayton Tilley, half a second lead. Can the number 7 machine run him down? Tilley did hit the wall about lap 10 or 12. Did that do any damage? Cure sucks him up just a little bit. A 0.3 second lead as a 7 machine hits the outside wall. Driver mistake for Cure. Laps winding down, working lap 22 of 30. Race battle. Now Tilley hits the outside wall, and now now everybody's hitting the outside wall. Now we got a race on our hands as Tilley just lost that half a second lead. And man, Cure is all over the back bumper. Will get a little bit loose. Diamond cuts off at turn 2. He made everything work out there. Colby's still holding P3 as Zach tries to capture it away now. And man, turns 3 and 4 is looking very treacherous for a lot of drivers, and as well as 1 and 2. Everybody, this track is completely slicked up. They have all that horsepower with this 410 sprint cars. Race for the lead down to turns 3 and 4. Almost made contact. Tilley, Cure putting on a show for us. Colby sitting back here in P3, trying to reel him in, trying to do anything he can. He is liking that bottom side of the racetrack, trying to put all that power down to the rear wheels, trying to find some grip. They're on the number 30 machine at 0.7 seconds away. But man, he is dedicated down to the bottom side as the top 2 drivers work the high side of the racetrack. Colby sucks him up just a little bit more. Last lap times up there on your race screen right now. Cure with a 19.5, Tilley a 19.6, but Cure keeps hitting that outside wall, and here comes Colby now down to the bottom side. Battle for second place, and Colby captures it. Does Tilley take his line away? No, Tilley goes back to the high side. Ripping the lip is Tilley and Cure. 4 laps ago and just shy of 20 minutes into this Mac Daddy show. The dust is flying. No one wants to see a caution. The main Mac Daddy show is putting on a show for us. Top 3 can basically throw a blanket over them. Sitting there in 4th place is Zach, the SSR lead driver. A little bit far back though. So right now we have a 3-car battle all the way to the race in. Going to be lap 29 of 30. 2 laps ago with 19 minutes and 58 seconds. The 7 machine of Cure definitely has lots of speed up there on the high and scary side. Big time run down the back straight away for Cure. Cure takes a top spot away from Tilley, and Tilley tries to get it back down to the bottom side. Can Cure hold his line and not hit the outside wall? And white flag is going to wave as Cure takes the lead. Colby takes P2. What a run by the number 7 machine. Tilley to the outside. Colby down all the way down to the bottom side. Last time in turns 3 and 4 to the checkered flag is going to be the number 7 machine. Tilley is going to finish in second, and Colby's going to finish there in the 3rd spot, and what a race. Zach, good run for him, finishing in P4. Andy Hauser, top 5. Josh Hofer's P6. Daniel Boyd, 7th. Matthew, 8th. Chad, and then Kenny Hoffman, top 10. But Cure taking the lead with about a lap and a half to go as a fireworks shoot off. Man, that was fun. That was a good 12 laps. We'll try to capture an interview for the top 3 drivers. Here's the final results up there on your screen now. Maybe. There that is. Kira, Tilly, Colby. Sean Stevens going to finish there in that 17th spot. Adam Thompson, 16th. Sean Brown, 15th. Trey is going to finish 14th. Mike, 13th. Cody Olson. I try to open up Discord and it said JavaScript something, of course. That's it. Momentum Sim Sports finished P2. FSI Motorsports finished P3. Don't think Discord's going to work tonight, so unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to do interviews. Just says JavaScript error. Regardless, fun race, man. Believe there was 5 cautions, maybe 6 cautions. And then that was it. It was green flag racing. Williams Grove, man, very underrated racetrack. A lot of leagues don't like to come here. Glad NODAK did. Let me try one more thing. Do the good old classic Control-Alt-Delete. Yeah. So unfortunately, we won't have driver interviews. So I'll check up with them next time before the race. So there's a final results for the NODAK. If you guys would like to join this league, go check out their Facebook page. Thanks again for those top sponsors up there on the top right hand corner. And man, what a race! Kira, Tilly, and Colby, top 3. Everybody that showed up to race tonight, man, it was fun. Great heat races. 1 through 3, we had a C main, a B main, and then here in the Mac Daddy show, man, I thought Tilly was just going to completely run away with it there early on, but man, some big time flips. Hard Charger here tonight. We'll check that out. And there it is. Kira moving up 12 spots to capture the checkered flag. Tilly only moved back 1. You have Zach there in 4th place. He's moved up 7, and then Josh Hofer moved up 11. So, man, capture the checkered flag. You win the A main event. Then you get the Hard Charger award as well. That's fun. Well, until next time, NODAK Outlaw Sim League, we'll be back with them Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you guys tune in for that. But that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Really apologize for the driver interviews. Make sure we get that working. Next broadcast going to be Wednesday with the School Sim Racing. Then got a new league starting up Thursday. Make sure you guys check up here on Whiskey Oval _TV. We'll be back broadcasting soon. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for the likes, shares, comments. And congratulations to